Uh-oh! A sneaky lion is waiting to spring a trap, and our clever jackal is heading right for it. Can his sharp mind save him from danger? Find out in The Clever Jackal and the Lion's Trap. Karanakara, the Grand Lion, reigned over a thriving part of the dense green jungle, admired for his strength and regal presence. One crisp morning, after a long sleep, he set out to hunt, his powerful paws patting softly on the forest floor. He searched patiently through sunny clearings and shadowed groves, hoping for a tasty meal to fill his rumbling stomach. Hour after hour passed, yet not a single animal crossed his path the entire day. As the warm, golden sun began to dip low, painting the sky with fiery orange and soft pink, Karanakara felt a deep grumble of hunger. He remained utterly unsuccessful in his hunt, his regal patience turning into growing frustration. Exhausted and famished, the mighty lion slowly turned towards his home, his stomach aching with emptiness. On his way back, as shadows lengthened and the jungle grew hushed, Karanakara spotted a large, dark cave nestled against a rocky cliff. It was a grand opening, wide and inviting, promising shelter and secrets within. A cave this splendid surely cannot be empty, he mused to himself, his amber eyes gleaming with a new idea. Some lucky animal must call this magnificent place home, I am quite certain. He imagined a cozy, warm burrow, perfect for a creature to rest after a day's adventures. And at this late hour, with the last rays of sunlight fading, its inhabitant is sure to return soon, he thought, a mischievous glint in his eye. With a stealthy grace, Karanakara crept silently into the cool, dark depths of the cave, his large body moving with surprising quietness. He found a shadowy spot deep inside where he could not be easily seen. Tucking his magnificent golden-brown mane out of sight, a shiver of anticipation ran through him. He imagined his dinner arriving without a clue of the danger lurking within. I shall patiently wait right here, perfectly hidden, for my evening meal to walk straight into my trap, he decided, settling into a comfortable, watchful position. The air inside the cave was damp and still, carrying the faint scent of another creature. Moments later, as twilight deepened, a small, nimble jackal with sleek, reddish-brown fur trotted cheerfully towards the cave. This was his home, his safe haven, after a busy day foraging in the jungle. He was humming a happy tune, ready to settle down for the night, his pointed ears twitching gently. But just as he started to step inside, his sharp, intelligent black eyes noticed something unusual on the dusty ground. There, leading straight into his beloved cave, were very large, deep paw prints, unmistakably belonging to a lion. The clever jackal's heart gave a little thump-thump as he examined the ground very carefully. He saw the clear, enormous impressions of a lion's powerful paws leading into the cave's dark opening. But here was the puzzling part. He searched and searched, turning his head from side to side, yet he could not find a single matching paw print leading out of the cave. His intelligent mind raced, piecing together the mysterious clues. If a large animal goes into a cave, it usually leaves tracks coming out too, he thought, a knot forming in his stomach. A chilling thought suddenly dawned on the sensible jackal, sending a shiver down his spine. Oh dear! If a lion truly entered my home and is still inside, I would be in terrible danger the moment I step through that entrance, he whispered, his ears flattening slightly. Panic began to bubble, but then his clever mind took over, reminding him to stay calm. He knew he couldn't just assume the worst, he needed proof. But how can I be absolutely sure without putting myself at risk? He wondered, his heart still beating a little fast. A brilliant idea sparkled in the jackal's sharp mind. A plan so cunning it made him wag his bushy tail. Standing at a safe distance from the gloomy entrance, where he knew no harm could reach him, he took a deep breath. Then, In a clear, ringing voice, he called out towards the silent hollow. "Hello, dearest cave. Hello, my wonderful home." He paused, his sharp, intelligent black eyes fixed on the entrance, waiting patiently for any sign of movement or sound. The jackal waited, but only the gentle rustle of leaves answered him. He knew his trick had not yet worked, so pulling himself up even taller, he called out again with a slightly louder voice, pretending to be very puzzled. "Hello, hello, dearest cave! Have you forgotten our special secret understanding from all these many years?" he asked, his voice filled with fake surprise. "I always wait for your friendly reply before I dare to step inside. But today you are so quiet. If you don't answer me soon, I'll have to find another cozy cave to spend the night in." Inside the shadowy cave, Karanakara heard every word, his large, pointed ears swiveling. So this clever cave must indeed reply to the jackal every sunset, he thought, his brow furrowing in concentration. It's because I am here, scaring it, that the poor cave is silent today. He didn't want his dinner to slip away into another cave, so a cunning idea sparked in his mind. I must pretend to be the cave and call out to the jackal, inviting him in, he decided, a sly grin spreading across his face. Taking a deep breath, the mighty lion tried to make his voice as gentle and welcoming as possible, echoing through the cavern's cool air. "Hello, jackal, my dear friend," he rumbled from deep within the cave, trying to sound like a friendly talking cave. "You may certainly enter. It is perfectly safe and warm inside for you." But the lion's natural, powerful roar, amplified by the cave's hollow walls, made his friendly words sound deep and terrifying. The echo made the cave's voice even more frightening than a normal lion's growl. The moment the jackal heard that deep, rumbling, frightening voice, he knew instantly that his clever trick had worked. It was no cave speaking. It was the hungry lion waiting to make a meal out of him. A rush of fear, mixed with a thrill of having outsmarted the predator, filled his nimble heart. Without wasting a single second, the quick-witted jackal spun around on his paws. He darted away from the cave as fast as his strong legs could carry him, disappearing into the safety of the jungle greenery, leaving the frustrated lion behind. And so, the clever jackal saved himself from great danger by using his sharp mind and careful observation. This wonderful story teaches us a very important lesson. Always be thoughtful and clever, just like the jackal. Before you rush into any situation, it's wise to look carefully and think things through. By using your intelligence and paying close attention to small details, you can often find smart solutions to tricky problems, keeping yourself safe and happy. Sometimes, taking a moment to think can be the bravest thing you do.
Ever dreamed of being the hero? Now you get to be the star. Your adventure starts at TalesMio. Visit talesmio.com now.